Friday of Memorial Day weekend, and we are headed out of town. We're going to Dillon State Park, which is in Nashport, Ohio. Neither of us have ever camped there before, so it'll be a new experience for us, and we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be a good weekend. I think we're getting off to a good start. At least it's not raining right now, but it seems like it could later on. So it said Sunday too, didn't it?
I think rain on Sunday.
It's supposed to be like around 90 degrees tomorrow on Saturday. So a little bit of rain on Sunday, and then we'll get to camp into Monday and then come home. From our house, it's about maybe like an hour and a half drive to get to Dillon. So it's not too bad. We have all three dogs with us, which is Avery and Tank. They're the two that are we walk around and pan and kind of be excited for the car ride. And on the floor down here, Cash has been asleep for about 10 minutes already. So
we're about 11 minutes into
we're 11 minutes into the drive, so she's already got it 10 minutes into a nap. So that's how she rides. Alright, it's Memorial Day weekend, which is obviously a pretty big time for camping, so the campground is full. Today's Sunday. We've noticed a lot of people have already checked out and started heading back towards home, I guess. So that was one thing that I noticed this morning kind of early, is vehicles are starting to leave already. So probably have kids' ball games and things like that on Monday, I imagine. So we're gonna walk over and check out the camp store. Okay, so here's the camp store. Actually pretty big. So it's got a this size laundromat, and then which is good size. And then over here must be some kind of office out here. There's a door there for firewood. You walk in here, they have a little library for rainy days, I guess, here. So they have a patio, it's pretty nice. And it's really cool in here. It's like a little breezeway, and it's really cool. So they have nice a few tables you can come and hang out. Pop machine. You watch it. Here's a big, pretty nice camp store. It's pretty big.
Hi there.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Have almost everything you would need here. Some extra camping supplies back here in the corner. for the items you forget. We talked about the Frisbee golf course a little bit, so there's some discs back here for sale and rent. I do rent the bags and the discs, which is pretty cool. What are you doing out here, Mr. Tank? Just hanging out in the shade? Huh? What? Good little close-up. And last part of this is the laundry room. We'll show you. The laundry room mat, I guess they call it. So there's 4 washers. Pretty good size area in here, actually. So you're extending your stay. I guess those are the dryers over here. Shows you how much laundry I do. Washers and commercial ones over here. So. Alright, we're just walking around checking out the campground today. We just left the camp store and it's really hot and muggy. It did rain a little bit and it kind of cooled it off, but went ahead and got me a ice cream cone, Superman, which I've made 40 years so far without even trying. And you got? I got butter brickle. Butter, was it? Butter brickle. Butter brickle.
I don't know what it is.
Never even heard of it. But so this is a little set of steps here, and then there's a golf hole, like one of the frisbee golf, disc golf, I guess, not frisbee golf. Apparently there's a no calling it frisbee golf, we've learned. You go up here, and here's one of the holes right here. Show you this sign. It's called the Woodchuck Ridge Disc Golf Course. It's founded by Boy Scout Troop 114. Here's the map. It's 18 holes. We've walked through some of them earlier, and it's kind of cool that our site's Site 140, which is the camper there with the American flag, or the next one over. So it's kind of a pretty nice little walk to the camp store. So, this is hole 1. There's a lot of people out playing today, and they actually rent the disc to you as well. It was like $3
for an hour.
$3 an hour for 3 discs is what it was. So if you don't have those, you can just rent them here. They had some for sale as well. There's some people over here playing. So
your ice cream is melting all over your fingers.
I know. I feel it running down my hand. Yep. Very close.
Yep. It's still recording. Yay. Does that count when it rolls on its own?
Okay, we just came through there which is not necessarily a trail, I don't think, anyways. So we'll probably have some poison ivy to show for it. But we're over here now. We're looking for the geocache still. And it said it was 180 feet away. Now we get up here and it looks like there's a road to get here. So we could have, you know.
A lot easier.
Yeah. We kind of did an over to the river through the woods kind of deal. What did it say again?
We're within 35 feet of it. If I still have trouble finding my geocaches, I usually cheat and go straight to the hint. And it says, across from door to right slope.
That door?
Yeah. This was a geocache that was,
You have to talk loud, make sure, because we're right next to the water pump, so I don't know if you can hear the audio. Hopefully you can.
This was placed by the Military Association of Geocachers. So being Memorial Day, we thought it would be a good cache to try to find, plus it was really close to our campsite. So we're going to see what I can find.
You hot, Cash?
There's a lot of vegetation.
Yeah. It's
Found since March, so I'm not sure.
vegetation is in probably poison ivy. Yeah, the last time, according to the app, the last time this was found was in March. So. It's kind of a vague description. It just says to the right of the door, or across the door on slope, or something like that. What did it say again? Across from the right door on slope.
Yeah. Across from door to right slope.
Across from door to right slope.
Kind of related to the geocaches, really close.
Oh man, there's a skull sitting here. It's like a little deer, it looks like.
Look at that, Cash found it.
Did you find the cache? That's pretty cool.
Let's bring it out here and open it up where there's a...
Turn it just a little bit. The sun's got it.
There's a slug on there.
So it says, hold still so I can read it. It's tribute to Staff Sergeant Richard L. Morgan Jr., October 2014.
Ew. Filled with ants. This is where I'm a fair weather geocacher.
I got cache.
Cash.
Oh man, it's got a ton of ants in there.
Yeah.
That's why.
Oh my goodness. Well.
Alright, we're going to take care of the ant problem. Okay, so we're exchanging this. Is that a grape? What is it?
It's an eraser.
Oh, it's an eraser? Well, I know it's not a real grape, but I just mean we're exchanging this eraser for this marble,
Yep.
this geocache. So, and we are removing
As many ants as we can.
a ton of ants because someone put in this hand sanitizer, and ants were all over it because of that. So we'll just do a little bit of cleanup work on this and take that out of there. I think that's probably what lured the ants in.
The dogs are both considered trackable inventory. They both have identification tags on their collars.
That's what these tags are.
That are Log My Dogs. And Tank's got his own trackable number. It's probably hard to see in the sunshine.
Yep. Okay.
And then Cash has got hers. Somewhere on there.
Of course, Cash. Hold still, girl. So that's what hers looks like.
Yeah.
And then it's hard to see.
Yeah. But anyway, you get the idea.
The sun's so bright. I don't know if it's even on camera or not.
But you get the idea. They're trackable inventory. So when we go places and find caches, I usually log them that they were there. Hi, we're just wrapping up Memorial Day weekend here at Dillon State Park. It's Monday afternoon and we had a great time. We spent some time just relaxing around the campsite. We went geocaching, we did some hiking, and we played disc golf. I keep wanting to say frisbee golf,
yeah,
but apparently
we're
that's
corrected.
not correct.
It's disc golf apparently. So this state park is kind of known for their disc golf course. It's 18 holes. We're actually standing on hole 15 right now, which is next to the sky deck, which is this enormous kind of patio, almost an octagon. It's not really a certain shape, I guess, but it's a big round. They call it the sky deck, and there are posts throughout the circle, I guess you would call it, that shows the constellations, and it has the month that you're in right now. So what I'm looking at is March and April, but then you can kind of move around and it tells you which ones are out at certain times of year. It's kind of cool. So yeah, like she mentioned, we did some geocaching. We played disc golf, and the store here, actually, the camp store is really nice, and they have everything you would ever need. They actually rent discs there as well. It's like $3 for an hour. So it took us not even an hour to play. We played 9 holes, so it wasn't even quite an hour. So flew the drone a little bit, got some footage, some sunset footage over at the beach of that. You'll probably see that as well. It's our first extended stay to where we're staying multiple nights, not just a weekend. The campground was full, and we've heard some stories about full campgrounds on weekends, and we didn't really experience that. So our sites were pretty spread out, and we were on a cul-de-sac, so we really didn't have much issue with it being crowded. So, but that's kind of it. We just wanted to end out the video here instead of driving like we normally do. So we had a couple extra minutes. We were walking around, so we thought we'd just do our closeout. The hiking trail, I want to mention hiking trails. The hiking trails are pretty awesome here too. So if you're into that stuff, we would definitely recommend you coming out and checking out the hiking trails. So that's pretty much it. And well, we're at Maumee Bay in 2 weeks, and then Salt Fork over the 4th of July, and probably a trip or two in between there if we find somewhere or have some extra time. Hit like and subscribe, please, because this is, by the time you're seeing this video, we've probably had a couple up already. We just started our channel a couple days ago. So we have just a couple videos to post, and so like and subscribe. I was gonna get that and redo it.